Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well, staying safe and taking it a day at a time. Thank you so much for clicking on today's reading. In today's reading, we are going to be looking at your next romantic relationship. We're going to be seeing what it's like. We're going to be taking a look at any lessons that you may be learning in your next romantic relationship. Now, we're not really going to be focusing too much on who your next romantic partner is, but if it does come up, then obviously we'll talk about it. But we are more so going to be looking at what the relationship itself is going to be like for you. So I have 3 groups for you to choose from. We have group 1, 2, and 3. Group 1 with the rose quartz, group 2 with the orange calcite, and group 3 with the amethyst. So you can go ahead and pause the video now if you prefer to meditate in silence, or you can keep watching to meditate on the piles with the music, and I will see you all in your readings. Hi group 1, if you chose this rose quartz, then this is going to be your reading. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what your next romantic relationship is going to be like. I have your first oracle card here, but we're going to actually take a look at this at the end. This is more so advice from spirit on what you should be focusing on now in order to bring in this relationship. So we're going to place this to the side, and we are going to start off with the Soul's Journey Oracle. Spirit, please tap me into the collective energy of group 1. Group 1. What is group 1's next romantic relationship going to be like, Spirit? Okay, so we have balance popping out straight away. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay, group 1, so off the bat, we have balance coming in for you in your next romantic relationship. This is going to be a very much like yin and yang. You and your partner fit each other so well. It's like that missing puzzle piece in a sense. The two of you are going to complement each other so well, and it's like your other half essentially. So this person might even be like a soulmate. They don't have to be, but I am just seeing like the two of you just mesh so well together. When it comes to like fitting into each other's lives, like there's no issue with that at all. You just fit so perfectly well. I'm seeing that even when it comes to family and friends, your partner is just going to mesh so well into your social circle, and you will mesh so well into theirs. It's like just that perfect harmony, perfect balance. And I feel like your personalities as well will balance each other out quite well. The two of you just complement each other so well. It's like where one of you is lacking, the other person kind of picks up the slack, you know what I mean? It's just like that perfect harmony. The scales are perfectly in balance. And also with this, I do so without judgment. I'm seeing that, you know, your person is someone that is very non-judgmental, and I feel like that definitely adds to how the two of you complement each other so well. Like the two of you don't judge each other. If anything, you two will go out of your way to help each other in this relationship, which is really, really lovely. It's a really, really beautiful thing. What else, Spirit? What is group 1's next romantic relationship? Ooh, we have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So I'm seeing that your next romantic partner, group 1, may well may very well be someone that you end up with for a very long time. You might get married to this person if that's something that you want, or you just might spend a really, really, really long time together. Like this person might be endgame for you, group one. The two of you definitely will have a lot of love for each other. The two of you just want to build and grow together, and it's like you two are very much on the same page. And that doesn't mean that, you know, like no relationship is perfect, so that doesn't mean that the two of you will never have like disagreements or things like that. But I feel like when you do have maybe some kind of disagreement with your next romantic partner, like it's going to be hashed out right away. Like the two of you never go to sleep with unresolved issues or disagreements. The two of you always seem to work things out pretty quickly, and because of that, like the two of you, your relationship is going to be very successful. Yeah, and the two of you are just like, you know, there's no greater goal than to love. At the end of the day, you know, the love that the two of you will have for each other is going to help you overcome any kind of obstacle, any kind of disagreement or anything like that. It's like nothing can stand in your way, group one. Nothing can stand in your way when it comes to your next romantic relationship. So yeah, a lot of success coming in with that. I think I'm gonna get maybe 2 more. Group one, Spirit, group one's next romantic relationship. What is it going to be like? What is group one's next romantic relationship going to be like, Spirit? What is group one's next romantic relationship? Thank you. I feel like this person is going to be quite mature as well, group one. That doesn't mean they have to be like way older than you or anything like that, but I just feel like, you know, as a person, they're quite mature. We have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So I feel like your person is like quite strong as well. You also might be as well, group one. So it's like when you put the two of you together, like I said, there's nothing that you two can't do. There's nothing that you two can't overcome. The two of you know that, you know, there's no greater goal than to love. The love is always going to be there. The love is very, very strong for the two of you. So that's really going to help you like persevere through any challenges. And it's why the two of you are going to be so successful. And for some of you, you might actually end up like working with your next romantic partner in some way. You might have some kind of business with them, or it just might be like how the two of you grow in life together, the way that you two build in life together. You know, there's always going to be challenges, there's always going to be setbacks, but the two of you are going to have the strength and the love to just push through it so beautifully, and that's why the two of you are going to be so successful in whatever you put your minds to. Let's get one more, please, Spirit. One more for group one. What is their next romantic relationship going to be like? What is group one's next romantic relationship? Okay, well, we have 2. All right, so we have envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges, and death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okay, so what I'm seeing with this group one is Spirit is saying that, for one, this relationship is bringing in a completely new cycle with this death card here. And I feel like this is a death of envy for you specifically, group one. I feel like many of you may have been in an energy or currently are in an energy where you are envious of other people's relationships. Maybe like you see a cute couple and you're like, I'm gonna sleep on the railroad tracks tonight, you know, that kind of thing. Just very like envious in a sense. And I feel like when this new person comes in for you, group one, like obviously that kind of mindset, that thinking is going to change for you. This is a completely new like beginning in your life. And also I'm seeing for some of you, you may have someone that you're currently dealing with. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they're like a committed partner. It could be just like a situationship. But I'm also seeing that like coming to an end and that closing out of your life, and you're no longer dealing with that person because they were just like immature and they just really weren't there for your highest and greatest good. So that cycle is ending and this new person is coming in and they are going to switch everything around for you, group one. Your mindset is going to change, your living situation is going to change, like everything is going to change. You're going to feel like a different person. They may feel like a different person as well when the two of you come into union. I feel like other people are going to be envious of your relationship because, like I said, the two of you just complement each other so well. It really, really is like such a beautiful connection, such a mature connection as well. And people are going to be looking at your connection and be like, wow, I wish I had someone that I could build with and grow with like that. So it's like, you know, the tables are turning in a sense. All right. I'm also seeing that for some of you, like I feel like ex people in your life, like exes and people that you used to deal with on a more romantic basis, are going to see you in this new connection and see how you're thriving, and they're going to be envious of that. But it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. They might try and wiggle their way back into your life, but you're not going to deal with it because you're going to be with your person. And this is someone that, you know, you deserve for sure. Let's see, Spirit, what is group one's next romantic relationship going to be like? What is group one's next romantic relationship going to be like? Okay. So we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Let's get 3 more, please. What is group one's next romantic relationship going to be like? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. What is your next romantic relationship going to be like? What is group one's next romantic relationship? We have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. We'll get 1 more. Thank you. And we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, with this separation and give your relationship a chance, this very well may be someone that you already know. Could be someone that you've already dealt with in a way. Doesn't have to be like a full-blown ex. For some of you, it might. Only take that as it resonates, because I know not everyone is like all gung-ho about, you know, getting back with their ex. So for some of you, I do feel like it could be someone that you're in separation with, and Spirit is urging you to give your relationship a chance with this person again. If you know that there's no one in your past that you would ever even think about giving another chance to, I'm more so saying this is, like I said, a soulmate connection, and the two of you have been in separation. So you two are going to be coming back into union in this life, and Spirit's going to urge you to give your relationship a chance. I'm feeling like some of you may have been like hurt in the past a lot, and so you're kind of closed off when it comes to romantic relationships. So Spirit is saying, you know, when this person does enter into your life in the 3D, don't close yourself off just because of the things that have happened in the past. I see that with Love Yourself First. A lot of you have been doing a lot of like self-work, working on yourself, trying to love yourself again, especially if you've been dealing with negativity in the past and just relationships that just weren't serving you and that were kind of like beating you down into the ground. I'm seeing that, you know, you've had to go through this period of time where you've had to learn how to love yourself, and you may feel like you're not even at a place where, you know, you love yourself enough or feel deserving of being in a relationship, so you might be closed off to the idea of it when this person comes in. I'm seeing Spirit is saying, you know, don't be so much in your head about it. This person is going to show you like the way you are meant to be loved, and this person is going to show you, I'm hearing Aladdin, I can show you the world, you know. This person is very much going to be like almost your knight in shining armor. And I know it sounds kind of corny, but like this person is really coming in to show you how you're meant to be loved, group one. And so it's really important that you don't just write this person off because of the things that you have experienced in the past, especially if this person resembles an ex in any kind of way, even if it's just like, I don't know, something weird like their eyebrows. Maybe their eyebrows looks like your ex's eyebrows and you're like, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can, you know, you remind me too much of my ex because your eyebrows are the same. Like something silly like that. Don't write them off just because of that. This is a completely new person for, you know, those of you who you know for a fact you're never going back to anyone that you've already dealt with in the past. So Spirit's really like just, you know, keep an open mind with that. And then with healing family issues, going along with that love yourself first, I feel like some of you may have had not so great examples of romantic partnerships growing up, and it's kind of tainted your view on how relationships should look or how they should work. And I feel like this person coming in is going to show you, you know, how a healthy relationship is meant to be, and like the two of you growing and building together. It's like you're healing family issues, you're healing that trauma, you're healing that karma as well. I feel like your relationship, group one, is going to be such a huge turnaround for your family, like lineage and line. Like I feel like you're gonna be one of the first ones in your family to have like a real solid, healthy romantic relationship. And I feel like that, like going along with that envy, there may be people in your life, in your family, that will look at your relationship with envy because you have such a solid and healthy connection, and like the people in your family just don't have that. So they might kind of like look down on it. Like certain people might look down on it. It might be like an aunt or a cousin or something like that for some of you. Even if that's not the case, even if, you know, you do have like good examples of romantic relationships in your family, I just feel like this specific connection with you and this other soul, from, like I said, for some of you, I feel like this is a soulmate. Like the two of you coming together in this life is going to be healing a lot of past karma. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get some tea leaves here. Let's see, Spirit, what is group one's next romantic relationship going to be like? Okay, let me shuffle the cards here. All right. Spirit, what is group one's next romantic relationship going to be like? What is group one's next romantic relationship going to be like? Okay, so we have grasshopper situations and the balance that require careful handling. Okay, so balance. I feel like this relationship is going to be not necessarily delicate, but I feel like it's just something that's going to be so very important to you and your partner that it's like the two of you always prioritize each other. You prioritize this relationship. This is something that you keep very close to your heart as well. I don't feel like you're gonna be like obviously I feel like you're gonna be very like proud of this relationship, but I don't feel like you would be the type, or your partner would be the type, to like go scream it off the rooftops, you know. I feel like you might be quite private about your relationship. You're not going to be telling people too many details. You keep it very close to your heart. And like overall, I just feel like the two of you might be quite private about what goes on in your relationship. And I think that also might make people angry a little bit, because it's like they're trying to pry into your relationship and trying to see, you know, well, what's so great about it that you can't talk about it, and things like that. And they might start trying to project onto you and all of that. But I see like the two of you are very much going to just be like in your own little world in a sense, and very protective of each other and the relationship. What else, Spirit? What is group one's next romantic relationship going to be like? bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. So I did say I felt like some of you might actually end up working with this person, your next romantic partner. You two might start some kind of business together, or you just might work together in a sense. It could also symbolize, I'm seeing like a move of some sort with like a bag, like you pack everything up and you just go. So the two of you might end up like obviously moving in together, especially if you're going to be together long term, which I feel like most of you will be with this person long term. Yeah, but overall I'm just seeing like, you know, the two of you are going to be taking this very, very seriously, and this is something very, very, very important for the both of you. Let's see here. We have grapes, time to go out and have fun. So I feel like you and your next romantic partner are definitely going to be having a lot of fun together. You might prioritize like going out and having fun experiences and just doing things that both of you enjoy. I feel like the two of you might have a lot of interests, like the same interests as well. So you two will be able to experience those interests as well. I'm seeing like outdoorsy stuff. So if you like to, I don't know, like hike or like climb mountains or like more adventurous stuff, I'm seeing the two of you doing that together as well. It doesn't have to be, I was just kind of seeing that. It doesn't really matter what it is. I just feel like the two of you will enjoy having a lot of fun together, which is always really nice. And let's get one more, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have temporary situation. Okay. I'm feeling like this is about travel with tent here underneath bag and having fun. I feel like, and this also might represent like camping as well, temporary housing. So the two of you might be traveling a lot together at some point. So that means, you know, you have to stay at like hotels or things like that. Or if you, like I said, you're more outdoorsy, you might be camping a lot with this person. Some of you might kind of like travel in a van. So it's like the two of you are living out of a van and like just traveling, having fun, experiencing life. It feels like for the two of you, it doesn't matter where you are, as long as you're together, like you're fine, like you're home as long as you're together. You know what I mean? It sounds kind of cheesy, maybe, I don't know. But I feel like that's really symbolizing like no matter where it is that the two of you are, as long as you're together, like you're happy. Which is really, really sweet. I love that for you. So we're gonna go ahead and get some tarot, and then we're gonna take a look at your last oracle card. Let's see, Spirit, what is group one's next romantic relationship going to be like? What is group one's next romantic relationship going to be like? Okay, that's too many. What is group one's next romantic? Thank you. Four of Swords. What is group one's? Let's get two more, please. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man and the Stars. Okay. So what I'm seeing, actually, I think I want to move this stuff around a little bit. It's kind of stressing me out how it looks, so let me fix it really quick. Okay, so kind of fixed it up a little bit because it was stressing me out a little bit. All right, so with the Four of Swords here, Four of Swords is all about rest, taking a time out. So once again, going with that energy of like traveling a little bit, I feel like the two of you are definitely going to kind of prioritize just your overall well-being. I feel like this person is someone that is not going to stress you out. I feel like this is someone that is going to make you feel very much at peace. You're going to feel like you can relax and just be yourself around this person 100%. With that Two of Pentacles here, I feel like this is like that balance, that balance. Like I said, the two of you just complement each other so well. And it's like you're in perfect harmony, group one. And with the stars here, the star is all about healing. It's also about like manifestation. So I feel like you're definitely manifesting this person and that they are manifesting you, group one. This is like your other half for sure. The Hanged Man is all about like a change in perception. And like I said, going along with that envy energy, I feel like many of you have been in an energy where you're envious of others and others' relationships, because you have yet to experience something like that, something like really healthy and beautiful. And so this connection is going to change your perception, and take you out of that envious energy. And it's almost like, you know, the tables are turning and other people are actually going to be envious of your relationship, because it's going to be such a beautiful, healing, balanced, healthy connection. So yeah, that is pretty much what I'm seeing with that. It's basically just a reiteration of everything that I've been saying. The two of you are going to complement each other so well. You're going to be so relaxed with this person. You can just be yourself and just have fun, and it's like no pressure, you know, which I think is so important in a long-term connection, to just be able to be yourself with no pressure. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and take a look at your last oracle card here. This is advice from Spirit on what you should be focusing on right now to help bring this connection into your 3D reality. So we have Luna. I honor the sacred flow and rhythms of the feminine. So with this card here, group one, Spirit is really asking you to just be in your feminine energy and be in the state of receiving. This person is most likely going to come to you, group one. Your person is most likely going to come to you. They are going to pursue you. And Spirit wants you, and it doesn't matter, you know, how you identify, because we all have masculine and feminine energy. So Spirit's just really asking you to step into your feminine energy and just bask in the feminine energy and the state of receiving, and let this connection flow to you. Don't try and go out and seek it, because you're only going to be pushing this person further away. Spirit is really wanting you to just take care of yourself. If you're someone with a menstrual cycle, Spirit is really asking, like, when it's that time of the month, really just like honor yourself, honor your body, be in a state of flow, be in the Four of Swords energy, try and relax and just, you know, let things be. I know it can be kind of difficult, especially with like, you know, life is just difficult in general. So just try and do the best you can at just taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, your soul, your mind. Don't exert your energy onto things that are just not important. Don't try and chase after this connection. Like I said, it's going to come to you. Just be in a state of receiving, and just remember that, you know, you're constantly manifesting, even when you're doing nothing. You're constantly manifesting. And keep the mindset that it will come to you, because it will, and it is. It's coming for you. So yeah, that is all I'm seeing for you today, group one. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next video. Bye. Hi, group two. If you chose this orange calcite, then this is going to be a reading all about your next romantic relationship. We have your first oracle card here, but we're actually going to take a look at this at the end. This is going to be advice from Spirit on what you should be focusing on now in order to bring this connection into your 3D reality. So I'm going to place that to the side, and we're going to go ahead and grab some Soul's Journey oracle cards. Spirit, please tap me into the collective energy of group 2. Group 2, Spirit. What is group 2's next romantic relationship going to be like? What is group 2's next romantic relationship? Oh my goodness, we have love popping out, group 2. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay. So group 2, definitely a lot of love in this next connection, your next romantic connection. This is gonna be like a very romantic connection. I feel like your person is gonna be quite romantic, and I feel like your person is also gonna be quite optimistic. And if you are someone that, you know, maybe you're a little bit more pessimistic, or you just like your outlook on things isn't always the best, I feel like your person is going to kind of like change that and change your way of thinking in that aspect. I think they are very much going to be like, they just try and see the best of every situation. They try to go throughout life with love and kindness. So I feel like your person's definitely going to be very kind, very loving. But overall, your connection is just going to be filled with a lot of love. Group 2, lots and lots of love, lots of kindness. Oh, and now we have abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So this connection is going to be filled with a lot of abundance. And now this doesn't just have to mean materially, although it could be. Your person might be well off, you might be well off, the two of you together might be well off financially, but I feel like this is more so like relating to that love energy. There's going to be an abundance of love, an abundance of just true, pure connection. And I feel like the two of you are going to be like master manifestors. So, you know, you two have an idea of something that you want to do, something that you want to create, and you put your minds together and you do it. You do it, you get it done. The two of you together are like unstoppable, for sure. And I also feel like this is spirit saying, like, you know, you're manifesting this person, your person is manifesting you, whether you realize it or not. But yeah, there's just an abundance of love and light in this energy. We have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So this is going to be a connection that is filled with empathy. Your person is someone that, you know, they don't like to make quick judgments. You know, they like to get all sides of a story. They like to be very well informed before they make decisions or before they pass judgments. Like I said, I don't feel like your person's like a judgmental person, you know, but like, you know, we're humans. We judge situations and things and all that. And if there's ever a case where there's like, I would say maybe like a disagreement and your person is caught in the middle of it, before they pass judgment on, I guess, like whose side they're on or who they think is right in the situation, they are going to want to collect all the information that they can from all sides of the story in order to form a well-rounded opinion. And I feel like they're just that way in all things in life. They like to be very well informed. They're very empathetic. And I feel like because of their nature and the way that they are, that's going to kind of be a major point in your relationship with them. I feel like your connection is going to be very much centered around like being truthful, being honest, being kind. And I feel like your person is someone that doesn't argue too much. So it's like they really value just having really adult, mature conversations, especially when it comes to any kind of disagreements. So that's something to, I guess, be aware of in group 2. So if you're someone that's like confrontational, your person is not going to put up with that. I'm going to tell you right now. And I feel like, you know, if you are like more confrontational, maybe you tend to argue a lot or you tend to have disagreements a lot, your person is definitely going to challenge that way about you, group 2. But for some of you, you might kind of resonate with this energy as well. You might be the same way, where you don't really care to have arguments or, you know, loud disagreements. You prefer to have more mature conversations when there is a disagreement. And so if you are that way, the two of you are going to mesh very well in that aspect. So yeah, we'll get one more of these. What is group 2's next romantic relationship? Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Okay, so I feel like, first of all, I have to say the color palette is like phenomenal. It's phenomenal. But with indecision here, I feel like this is saying, like, going along with that energy of like your person very much wanting to see all aspects of a situation before passing judgment. Sometimes they might get in their head a little bit and they're unable to make a decision. I feel like a major aspect of your relationship with this person is like learning how to make decisions that are beneficial for the both of you. I feel like this person also might have been single for a little while, or you may have been single for a little while. So it's like, you know, entering a relationship and a connection where you no longer have to think just about yourself is going to be a little bit of a challenge. And so I'm seeing that the two of you are gonna have to work through that a little bit, but I feel like it won't be too much of a problem. It's just like, it's just one of those things that kind of just happens, you know. You're kind of gonna have to just shift that mindset, shift your way of thinking a little bit when you step into this connection. But there's gonna be so much love and just kindness and romance, and it's going to like almost sweep you off your feet, group 2. Which is always nice. So let's see what else. And I'm getting the energy that some of you might have an inkling on who this person is. And Spirit is saying trust your intuition, if that resonates. Because I'm not really picking up on whether this is a new person or not. Like, it really kind of just depends, because this is a group reading. But some of you, like, you've already come in contact with this person and you might have an inkling on who this person is. Spirit is saying trust your intuition. So Spirit, what is group 2's next romantic relationship going to be like? Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So you might have children, this person may have children, or you might have children with this person. Let's see. I'll take it. So we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay. So, like I was saying, I wasn't too sure, you know, if this is someone that you already know or have known, or if this is someone new. So with reconciliation here, I'm seeing that for some of you, this very well may be someone from your past. And this is someone that you're going to have a lot of like deep heart-to-heart conversations with, because you're kind of clearing out past clutter in a way, and deciding to move forward with each other. I feel like if this is someone from your past, I don't feel like there's much animosity. I just think that the connection, when the two of you were, you know, in union, whether you were in an actual relationship or not, I feel like the connection was like, there wasn't any kind of negativity and there wasn't any animosity. There was love there, but I feel like one or both of you were scared. And going with that indecision here, I feel like one or both of you just couldn't make the decision on whether or not you wanted to move forward together, you wanted to be together. I feel like it was out of fear. And with let go of control issues, I feel like one or both of you were trying to control the situation a little too much, and it just ended up like, you just ended up drifting apart, you know, group 2. So I feel like, you know, if this is someone from your past, you two will be connecting again and having heart-to-heart conversations and speaking your truth, and allowing things to kind of just play out the way that they need to. The two of you really need to let go of control issues and just allow things to play out how they are meant to play out. The main hurdle here is just getting over that indecision and just making the decision to reconnect and be honest and be truthful with each other. That's the main thing here. I'm seeing that, you know, if this is someone from your past, there is still a lot of love for this person. So that way you'll know, like, whether or not this is someone from your past. If you're like, there's no way that anyone from my past I would ever reconnect with, then obviously this is someone new. You might have children with this person already if this is someone from your past as well. You don't have to, but for some of you that might be the case, or you just might end up having children with this person in the future, or they might have kids, you have kids. It's going to be different for all of you, but I'm just seeing the overall energy here, whether or not you already know this person, is that it's really important for you to just be honest, open, and release control of the situation. Just let things play out how they're meant to. Don't try and control this person, because I feel like they will most likely run away if you try and control them. I feel like this is kind of like a free spirit kind of person. Like, they're very much loving, they're very kind. They really are an open book if you ask the right questions, but they get scared easily, especially when things start moving a little too fast, or things start getting a little too hot and heavy, and there's a lack of clear communication, especially. So it's going to be really important to just really focus on having that clear communication with this person and just allowing things to play out how they're meant to. And that also means taking your time. Group 2. Now, I don't mean like, you know, staying in the friend zone for 6 years. I mean, like, you know, just allowing things to just play out, and don't try and rush this person too much. Obviously, speak your truth. If things are moving too slow for you, I would say just kind of voice your opinion and then just let it be. Don't try and control what this person is going to do, because this person needs to be able to make those decisions for themselves. So, yes, we are going to go ahead and grab some tea leaves here. Okay, so we have handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So for some of you, this is a new person. I'm seeing for some of you, you might have like a meeting of some sort in public with maybe potentially like you're having an interview for a job or something like that. Or you're just meeting with someone that you've never met before in public to talk about something related to business or a job or something like that. And when you are taking care of this meeting, you come into contact with your next romantic partner. For some of you, this might be the person that you're having the handshake with. This might be the person that you're having the meeting with, or it might just be someone else that's in the same area as you when you're having this meeting. So yeah, we're gonna get 3 more. What is group 2's next romantic relationship going to be like? What is group? Okay. So we have younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. So your person might be a younger man. And that doesn't mean that they're like significantly younger, okay? It could be just like a few years younger. We have throne, position of authority, and peacock, beware of great pride. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, group 2, I'm getting boss energy. So if you are looking for a job currently, or if you're going to be looking for a new job, you may have an interview with the boss, and it might be a younger man in a position of authority, and this might be your person. Like, you meet them, you give them a handshake, and you don't even realize that this is your next romantic partner, but it is. That's for some of you. With Peacock here, I'm seeing that Spirit is saying for those of you that this is actually like a past person. Spirit is saying do not be like too prideful when it comes to reconnecting with this person. Don't kind of like stick up your nose at them, or you know, just don't be standoffish as well. Try and be open and receptive and understanding with this person, because like I said, this person still has a lot of love for you, and vice versa if that energy resonates. So try and like reel in that prideful energy. Don't stick up your nose at them. Try and be understanding. Try and be open to having those heart-to-heart conversations. Like I said, it's going to be really, really crucial that you just let those walls down, which I know can be hard and can be scary, group 2, but that's what's going to be necessary in order for you to move forward. You know, if this is someone from your past, if that energy does resonate with you. And then I'm also seeing for those of you who that this is actually someone that might be like a future boss. I feel like this person might come off initially as being very prideful. But it's just like a mask that they wear when they're at work. Underneath that mask, they're very much like a soft, like not soft, but just like a very like loving and kind and empathetic and open person. But they do wear this mask while they're working because they kind of have to. They kind of have to, you know, step into that role because they have to get things done and they can't let people walk all over them. So they kind of put on this mask. And that might be what you initially see when you first meet them, and you might be kind of put off by that, but it's just because they're in a position of authority and they do have to kind of present themselves in a certain way. But as you get to know them and you start having these heart-to-heart conversations with them, you know, you'll really be able to peel those layers back and see who this person really is, and you will very much fall in love with them in group 2. So now we're going to go ahead and get some tarot, and then we're going to take a look at your last oracle card and wrap up your reading. Oh yeah, going along with that abundance, yeah, this very well may be someone that is like, you know, high up in the I guess corporate ladder, maybe if they work a corporate job, or they might have their own business, or they're doing something. They're a boss in some way, shape, or form, which would explain why they have abundance. So they very well might be financially well off, group 2. And that might also be like the reason why they might come off a little prideful in the beginning. And it might just be all like perception. And like I said, it just feels very much like a mask that they have to wear. Especially if they are like younger, if they're young for the position that they're in, I feel like they definitely have to present themselves a certain way so that they're not like walked all over, you know? So let's see, group 2, Spirit, group 2. What is group 2's next romantic relationship going to be like? All right, 4 cards. What is group 2's romantic relationship going to be like? Thank you. Oh my goodness. All right, so we have the Knave of Pentacles, Strength, Temperance, and the Lovers. Oh boy, oh boy. Let me move these up really quickly. Okay. We love to see it, group 2. We love to see it. So with the Knave of Pentacles here, I'm getting this heavy energy of like, you know, starting a new job. Starting something new where you're making money. So for those of you who, you know, you are on the job hunt, or you're about to start being on the job hunt, like you very well may meet this person at your next job, and they might be your boss. With Strength here, I feel like this is Spirit referring to those of you who this is a past person, having the strength to be open with them, having the courage to have those heart-to-heart conversations is something really, really important for you, group 2, for those of you who resonate with that energy and like this being a past person potentially. This could also just signify like, you know, you've put a lot of work into yourself, group 2. You found your strength to keep going through a lot of hardships, and so this is kind of like spirit being like, good job, like we see you, group 2. Keep pushing forward, keep, you know, building, and don't let yourself go. Just keep going, keep pushing forward. With Temperance here, Temperance is all about like that healing energy. On this specific card, we see a couple having a date, so I feel like, you know, this person is going to wine and dine you, group 2. And especially like, I feel like this person very well may be well off financially, so, you know, money is not a thing, you know. Whatever you want, they're gonna get it for you, they're gonna do it for you. It doesn't matter how much it costs because they can take care of it. But I just feel like this is gonna be just very like well balanced and healing, loving connection, very romantic as well. And then next to that we have the Lovers, which it's the Lovers, so we have love here, so a lot of love. On the specific Lovers card, we see a couple, you know, looking to buy a house, so the two of you may move in together at some point in the future. You may have children together at some point in the future, if you choose to do so, or you might have pets. But yeah, that is pretty much what I'm seeing with that. It's just very much like romantic and loving, and I feel like people, especially if this is like a boss, like a future boss, I feel like people, especially in the workplace, I feel like people might kind of, you know, snub you a little bit, which, first of all, your person is going to be having none of that, okay? So you don't even really have to worry about that, because I feel like your person would put, you know, these people in their place. But I'm also seeing that with that Strength card here, you're going to have the strength to deal with that a little bit, and not let it deter you. And I feel like, you know, if you have been single for a while, I feel like you've kind of built that strength up. Even if you don't even realize it yet, like you've kind of built that strength up. You've built that courage up to just keep doing what makes you happy and not care about other people's opinions, you know? Because I feel like this very well may be a person in a position of authority or someone that just has a lot of eyes on them. So, you know, people are going to be looking at you like, what do you think you're doing with this person? This person never, like, you know, goes after anyone, so what makes you special? You know, it's like that kind of energy. But I think you're gonna be fine, group 2, with that Strength card, and I feel like your person is definitely not gonna put up with that. I feel like your person is always gonna have your back no matter what, so that's always good. So now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at your last oracle card here. Once again, this is advice from Spirit on what you should be focusing on right now in order to help bring this connection in to your physical 3D reality. So we have new beginnings. New and brighter beginnings await me now. Okay. You know what, group 2? I feel like this is coming in sooner rather than later. And I feel like Spirit is saying prepare. Spirit is saying prepare yourself mentally, spiritually, physically. That Strength card here. Get ready. This is Spirit saying get ready. This is coming in sooner rather than later, group 2. And be open to welcoming in this new energy, this new experience, this new beginning. The wheel is turning. The wheel is turning, and now it's time for you to walk through this door and experience this new life. Because I feel like this is going to be like a very like major drastic change in your overall life, group 2. So just be aware. Be aware of your mindset as well. Remember, thoughts become things, so, you know, be aware of your thoughts and keep your heart open and ready to welcome in this new connection, because it's coming in for you sooner than you think. So that is all I'm seeing for you today, group 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated. If it did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next video. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose this amethyst, then this is going to be your reading all about your next romantic relationship. So we have your first oracle card here, but this is actually going to be at the end. This is advice from spirit on what you should be focusing on now in order to help manifest this relationship into your 3D reality. So we're going to place that to the side, and we're going to go ahead and start with the Soul's Journey oracle cards. Spirit, please tap me into the collective energy of group 3. Group 3, Spirit. What is group 3's next romantic relationship going to be like? What is group 3's? Okay, so we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Okay, group 3. So I am seeing that the foundation of your next romantic connection is going to be built off of honesty. I feel like this connection is going to force you to be honest with yourself. It's going to force you to be honest about what you want and what you expect out of a romantic partner and out of a romantic connection. And I feel like, you know, in general, you and your partner are just going to be very honest with each other. The two of you are not going to shy away from difficult conversations. The two of you are going to have very open and honest communication. And if this is something that you have never experienced with a romantic partner, this is going to be like a learning curve for you, group 3. I just feel like your person and you as well possibly just really value the truth and value being honest. And you may be someone that in the past you have dealt with people that, you know, they were not honest with you. They would lie to you. They would keep secrets, lying by omission in some cases. So this is going to be a very like different connection in that sense for those of you who resonate with that energy. But yeah, I feel like the foundation of this connection is going to be built off of honesty, which is really, really important. Really important, group 3. So that's a great way to start it off. Let's see what else, Spirit. What is group 3's next romantic connection going to be like? We have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, so I feel like with this card here, group 3, Spirit is saying that this connection is going to be like one that you've never experienced before. It's going to be like one that you may have never even witnessed before, in a good way. In a good way. With that honesty card here, I feel like this is going to be a very like healthy connection, and that scares you. You might be used to dealing with people, you know, who just aren't there for your highest and greatest good, and that, you know, they were not honest with you. They were not open with you. They may have just, you know, played you. And so this connection where you are going to be forced to be open and honest and true to your feelings and what you want and what you desire and what you expect, it's going to be kind of scary for you, group 3. And for those of you as well who, you know, you've been through some things in the past, you've kind of closed off from love. I see that this is also going to be something that you have to navigate, because this is a real like solid connection. It's scary. It's scary because it's like something that it's something that you've never experienced before. This is like a real adult connection for you, group 3. And this is going to teach you how to love again. And for some of you, it's going to teach you how to love, period. You may have never learned how to love. So I feel like this is something that's really going to open your heart. It's going to really help you connect with your heart chakra. It's going to really force you to be honest with yourself. And being open and honest with your partner as well about, you know, what you want, what you expect, even about your past and possibly why you are the way that you are. Not shying away from maybe the more darker parts of yourself, because we all have those parts, maybe some skeletons in the closet, you know. And this is someone that you're going to be able to have these conversations with, and you're going to be able to be open and honest with them. This is someone that I feel they're not judgmental. If anything, they just want the best for you, and the only way that they can give that to you is if you're honest with them. So, you know, it's going to be scary at first, but I feel like this person will like eventually make you comfortable enough so that you do open up to them in that way. So yeah, we're gonna get 2 more of these. Spirit, what is group 3's next romantic connection going to be like? Oh, we have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So with happiness, this is definitely a connection that is going to make you very happy. This is a connection that is built around honesty and just happiness and good times. Even though it might be a little scary for you, group 3, because of the things that you have gone through in the past, or the things that you have witnessed in the past, you've kind of closed yourself off for some of you. But Spirit is saying, like, the way that you can recognize if this is the connection for you is how happy you are. How happy does this person make you? Like, truly, truly happy. You're not having to force yourself to be happy. You're not overthinking. You're just being, and you're just happy, you know? That is how you're going to be able to identify that this is, like, your person. I feel like this person is going to ignite this fire within you again, group 3. This is someone that is just going to show you like a lot of love, a lot of laughs with this person as well. I feel like they're going to be quite funny. And they just want to see you smile, which is really, really sweet. Even though it might be kind of scary, like learning how to trust this person, especially if you've dealt with such negative people in the past. But Spirit is saying, you know, to make you feel more comfortable, the way that you can identify whether or not that, like, this is your person is if they are making you truly happy. And it's not like a forced happiness. Like, this is someone that you can just, you know, let loose with and just be your true authentic self, and they just make you happy. We're gonna get 1 more. Spirit, what is group 3's? Okay. And then we have service. I feel good when I can help others. Okay. So with service here, group 3, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, this person is like going to do everything that they can, everything in their power to help you feel good, to help you feel happy, to help you feel comfortable and safe. I feel like some of you may have never felt like real security before in a relationship or a connection. And so this is going to feel like really weird and like really foreign to you. And so I feel like as long as you know you're open and honest with this person about how you're feeling, and you don't try and like shy away from maybe the harder conversations, this person is really going to do everything in their power to help you feel comfortable, group 3. This is someone that really prioritizes your feelings, because, and for those of you that resonate with this, because they kind of like know, or they pick up on the fact that you've been hurt in the past, and so they really like try their best. Well, they're going to try their best to do everything that they can to just make you feel safe and comfortable and happy and heard as well. They really are going to try and get into the nitty gritty with you. They're really going to try and like knock those walls down. I feel like many of you may have like walls up, so I feel like they're going to do their best to try and knock those walls down, group 3, which is going to be scary. It's going to be scary, but this person really has your best interest at heart. They just really want to get to know you, the good, the bad, the ugly, it doesn't matter. They want to know everything that makes you you. And I'm also feeling like you're going to get to a certain point in this relationship where, you know, you're just so grateful to have this person in your life, and it's like you'll do anything for them as well. The two of you are going to be like, you know, I will do anything for this person. Doesn't matter what. Like, I love them so much. They make me feel really good. They make me feel really happy. And, you know, I will do anything that I can to bring them happiness and joy and contentment. So that's really beautiful. Group 3. We're going to go ahead and get some romance oracles. I'm also saying, like, just overall in general, your person might just be someone that's very, like, helpful. Like, they just love to help people. Like, they're that kind of person, you know, just very kind. They might be someone that likes to volunteer their time, their energy. So yeah, they just love being of service to other people. Okay, Spirit, what is group 3's next romantic connection going to be like? What is group 3's next romantic relationship going to be like? So we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So the two of you are definitely going to have a lot of chemistry, no doubt about that. I feel like, you know, there's going to be chemistry right off the jump, which might be another way for you to identify if this is your person or not. In the 3D, like, you're going to be attracted to each other right away. What is group 3's next romantic relationship going to be like? We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, so yeah. I was getting the sense your person is going to be a new person more than likely. So a new person for you, group 3. What is group 3's next romantic relationship going to be like, Spirit? Oh, and then we have I'm so weak. Okay, we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, that's really funny. But what I'm feeling with this, group 3, is actually, this isn't referring to, for some of you it might, but I feel like for most of you, this is referring to like a soulmate kind of connection. It doesn't have to like really be a soulmate, but I feel like this is someone that you have spent past lives with, and so the two of you are reconciling in this life. Now for some of you, if you have someone from your past that, you know, you're open to reconciling with, and if they kind of match this energy, then that could resonate for you as well. But I am feeling for most of you that this is a new person, and this is just like a reconciliation in this life because you've spent past lives together. Let's get one more. Okay, and I'm also feeling that, like, because of the chemistry that the two of you have, is going to feel like you two have known each other before. It's gonna feel like you've always known each other, and also going along with that, like, soulmate kind of energy, like, you know, it's just gonna feel like they're not a stranger, even though they are. You know, I hope that makes sense. It's just gonna feel like the two of you have known each other forever. And then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So definitely a lot of romantic feelings and a lot of chemistry, group 3. You're gonna know right away who this person is when the two of you are like in union. You're gonna feel it. There's gonna be like no doubt about that. So yeah, a lot of attraction. So next we are going to get some tea leaves here. Let me shuffle these up. Spirit is also saying, like, these feelings that you have from this person might scare you because they're going to possibly be very, very strong, like from the beginning. And that might kind of scare you a little bit. But Spirit is saying, like, don't be scared. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. It's worth giving it a shot. So don't let fear deter you. Okay, let's see here. Spirit, what is group 3's next romantic connection going to be like? What is group 3's next romantic connection going to be like? Whoa, okay. We have Camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Okay. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, don't give up. Don't give up on, like, finding your happiness. Group 3. I'm also feeling like Spirit is saying, like, this is a person that, you know, they don't give up easily. I feel like this is someone that they don't shy away from problems. They're very, very strong. And I feel like they're going to be a shoulder for you to lean on, group 3. If you've never had that before, that also might be kind of scary. Like loading all your problems onto another person, but you're like, it's like this person wants you to do that in a sense. Like they want to help you. They want to help carry the load, the burden. And like they don't shy away from problems. This is someone, when there is a problem, when there is an issue that needs to be resolved, they are going to resolve it. One way or another, it's going to be resolved. So when it comes to this connection specifically, whenever there is some kind of hurdle or obstacle between the two of you, this is someone that is not going to just let you walk away. Group 3. This is not someone that's going to just let you up and leave, at least not without a fight. This is someone that's going to fight for you in this connection. And I feel like if you are someone that, you know, you've been burned in the past, you've dealt with some not so great connections in the past, you might be like, I don't know, you might easily try and run away from this connection when there's like the first sight of trouble I'm seeing. And like this person is not going to let you, they're not going to let you run away. I'm telling you right now, group 3, this person is not going to let you go at the first sight of trouble. So let's see, we have Table, hard work ahead. Yeah, lots of hard work. Your person does not mind putting in the work, group 3. This is someone that is no stranger to putting in hard work. I feel like they know that you're like a tough cookie or like a tough egg to crack, and like they're not going to give up at chipping away slowly at your shell, group 3. And like I said, like they kind of pick up on your fear, even if you don't tell them directly, especially in the beginning. They're gonna pick up on it. I feel like they're gonna be very intuitive when it comes to you and your feelings. And so it's almost like they're always going to know what to do. They're always going to know what to say. They always know how to make you feel better. And they know it's going to be hard work, but they know that you're worth it. Group 3. We have Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. So the two of you are still going to have a lot of fun together. Like I said, we had that happiness here. So like the two of you are still going to be like, you know, having that lighthearted, fun, lively energy together. You two might go to like festivals or concerts together, I'm seeing. Just enjoying each other's company, just having a lot of fun, doing a lot of lighthearted stuff, trying not to take life too seriously. Even though the relationship itself might have its like challenges, like I said, your person is not, they're not going to give up. They're not going to give up easily. Let's get one more, please, Spirit. One more, group 3. Thank you. We have Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. What did I say about your person being intuitive when it comes to you? Yeah, I definitely feel like your person is intuitive. You might also be intuitive. You might not know it. But I feel like Spirit is saying like your person uses their intuition to make the changes necessary to make you feel more comfortable and to make you happy. Because like I said, I feel like you might be someone that you don't necessarily open up right away because of that fear. I feel like it will happen over time and it will be gradual as they slowly chip away at your walls. But especially in the beginning, your person is going to be like very intuitive when it comes to how you're feeling and your emotions, and they're going to be able to just pick up on things like that, and then they'll be able to make changes necessary or just plan out how they want to go about things with you based on what they're picking up from you, group 3. So this is someone, it's like you don't even have to say anything to them, they're already gonna know, you know. And it's like, how did you know that, you know? I saw this TikTok the other day of this couple, this lady, she wanted like a onesie or something, or a snuggle, what are they called, snuggies, I think. But she hadn't said anything to her wife just yet. Her wife had already bought it for her, and she was like, oh my goodness, how did you know I wanted this? And she's like, I just knew, I just know you. I feel like it's gonna be like that, like your person just knows you, group 3. It's just like you have this soul level connection. They just pick up on things, and I feel like you will get to that point as well with them, where you just pick up things about them too without having to verbally speak it. You two are very much connected, like on a soul level, which is nice. So yeah, we are going to get some tarot, and then we're going to look at your last oracle card. Let's see. Okay. Spirit, group 3. What is group 3's next romantic connection going to be like? What is group 3's next romantic connection going to be like? That's too many. Let's get 2 more, please. What is group 3's next romantic connection going to be like? Thank you. Okay, so we have the 2 of Swords. We have the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. Okay. So yeah, definitely like this energy of it's not going to be easy. At least on your person's part. It's not going to be easy on your part either, because you are having to definitely open yourself back up, which is very, very difficult. With the 2 of Swords here, this is like my card of like needing to make a decision when you don't even, like, you don't know the outcome. It's like not necessarily a blind decision, but you're just having to trust your intuition. So when it comes to this connection, I feel like obviously you always have free will about whether or not you want to pursue something or pursue someone. So I feel like, you know, when this connection presents itself in your physical 3D reality, you are going to be in a place where you are having to make a decision about whether or not you want to pursue this connection without like knowing what the outcome is going to be like. And that's very scary for you, group 3. Like that's terrifying for you. And it's like you kind of just have to learn how to trust your intuition when it comes to this connection and this person. And I feel like this is almost like a lesson in and of itself, to just kind of follow your heart, follow your intuition without knowing how things are going to play out. With the 7 of Swords here, this is usually the card about either deception or biting off more than you can chew. And so with this card specifically, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, going along with that honesty card, this is a connection where you are going to have to learn how to speak your truth. This is a connection where you're going to have to learn how to, you know, articulate what you want, what you expect, and what you need, and not settle. With that 9 of Swords here, this is all about like anxieties and stress. So I feel like, you know, I feel like this person is not going to stress you out, but I feel like you might have a tendency to overthink, and then that stresses you out, and then that makes you anxious. and it's like self-sabotage in a way. um and so I'm seeing that's also something that you're gonna have to learn how to navigate in this connection. I feel like this person is an open book, so you'll be able to ask them like anything, um but you also can't get mad when they start asking you questions. Group 3, you also have to, like, you know, return the favor in a sense, and try not to overthink too much, because I feel, like I said, I feel like many of you have gone through things in the past that they just messed you up a little bit when it comes to romance, and you may have witnessed things that just kind of put you off a little bit, and they just make you anxious and stressed because you don't want to be hurt again. So you might have a tendency to overthink, especially in the beginning, but like I said, I feel like your person is going to pick up on that so quickly. Group 3, like they'll be able to tell just by looking at your face. Like they're gonna be like, oh, group 3 is overthinking, let me reassure them, you know. And with the 5 of Wands here, this is usually about like competition or confrontation. So I feel like when it comes to this connection, you might be on the defense a little bit, and it's almost like cat and mouse in a way. Like, I don't know how to articulate this because I don't want it to sound like, it's not in a toxic way. I just feel like you're kind of almost on the run a little bit, and your person is trying to like reel you back in, group 3, because like they know that you're fearful. They know it's not because of them. They know it's not because you just don't feel the connection, or you don't feel the love or the chemistry or the feelings. It's just out of fear because of past hurts. And your person knows this. They pick up on this. So they're not going to just easily give up, you know? If anything, they just want to help you. That service card here. This is someone that just wants to help you, group 3. And they don't want to give up easily, but I feel like you're definitely going to be on the defense a little bit, and you're going to be presented with a decision on whether or not to move forward with this person. And this is going to be something that, you know, might stress you out a little bit. It might keep you up at night because you're like, I don't know if I'm making the right decision. I don't know like how this is going to turn out. But Spirit is saying, try and just keep the faith. Okay, don't give up easily. If this person is truly making you happy, when you just like have really good times with this person, and this person, like, they're reassuring, they're honest and open with you, you know, try and do the same for them, because they deserve that in return. But yeah, there's definitely hard work ahead with this connection, but I just feel like in the end it will be worth it for you, group 3. This is someone that is meant to like help you heal in a way, and to show you what you deserve, the type of love and the connection that you deserve, group 3. But the beginning is definitely going to be a little bit like the chemistry's there, the feelings are there, but it's like the logistics of it is going to be a little bit rocky, and that's something that the two of you will have to kind of work out together. But overall, I feel like this is going to be a really healthy and good connection for you, group 3. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at your last oracle card here. Once again, this is advice from Spirit on what you should be focusing on now in order to help bring this connection into your physical 3D reality. So you have new moon. I harness the energy of the new moon to set fresh intentions. So what I'm seeing with this card here, group 3, is that Spirit is really urging you to, like, I guess, change the way that you view like romantic connections and your relationships and your future, you know. Try and be open to the idea of having like a healthy connection with someone, and put that intention out into the universe. Like, try and manifest this connection into your life. And like, I feel like you're already obviously manifesting this connection subconsciously, but I feel like if you're intentional about it, it'll kind of speed things up a little bit. And really just try and focus on the good here. Don't focus on the things that you don't want. Focus on the things that you do want out of a connection, and that will be very beneficial for you as well. New moon energy might be significant for you. So when there's a new moon, try and set your intentions for your next romantic connection. That might be beneficial for you as well. And also just like healing overall, preparing your mind, body, and soul. Yeah, because I feel like, you know, you have the potential to make this like an easier journey for yourself. You just kind of have to prepare, and just kind of be aware of your mindset and things like that. So that is what I'm seeing for you today, group 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated. If it did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next video. Bye!